Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are jumping in to the IPSY Glam Bag for the month of April. Now March. I'm skipping months. I'm so sorry. The reason that this is such a special and interesting video is this is the last month where the old and new IPSY BoxyCharm merger is going to happen. I will link a video up here with all of that information because there are a ton of changes that are happening. This is one of the bags that's actually not going to be changed. So next month, when April comes, I will be doing an IPSY Glam Bag unboxing. There will be no Glam Bag Plus. I'm not going to recount that whole video. It's up there if you want to see it. But today we're jumping into the March Glam Bag. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day. And that'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into this cute little Aphrodite themed bag with me, stay tuned. So March 2023, this month is an all-out celebration of women's empowerment. Your biggest allies on the journey to self-expression and confidence. We're giving you everything you need to embrace your unique beauty, from feel-good beauty routine to community of inspiring women to cheer you on along the way. Because when women come together, we are not only powerful, we are unstoppable. You know I love that vibe. You know that that is a very important message. I mean, anybody who says men and women are equal are wrong. Women are better. Let's jump right in. So first item out of the bag is going to be one that I am familiar with and I actually do not love. I got a full size of this, I want to say in a BoxyCharm a year ago or so. This is the Tarte Sugar Rush Lash Treat Mascara. This claims to be a voluminizing mascara. Now, I have never been a fan of Tarte mascaras. It's one of those things where I have tried to love them and the wands are always huge. The product formula is always thick and goopy, and I feel like my lashes just get coated. I have no mascara on right now, just a tiny bit of brown eyeliner, and I feel like that does more for my lashes than the Tarte mascaras do. So I hate to start the video off on a negative note, but that is going to be an immediate pass from me. Now, as I'm pulling the items out of the bag, this is a really nice bag. You know how sometimes they're like these wimpy little bags? This is like thick and textured and satin lined. So definitely one that I'm actually going to keep. Whenever I get an IPSY Glam Bag, I have a pile of bags to give away that when friends come over or I have to send a package, I'll just stuff shit in bags. And then I have a separate section, which are the ones that I'm keeping, which one day I'll show you which ones I've kept, but all of the Halloween ones, Vampire Fangs, Spiders, love those. There was a Clueless set a couple years ago. It was back to school. It was that yellow plaid print. I kept those. But this is one I'll probably end up keeping. Next, from Kinship, this is a repeat item for me. This is the Vitamin C Brightening Eye Cream. I'm going to be honest, I love vitamin C in an eye cream. This is one of those areas where so many people need additional brightness, and vitamin C obviously helps to lighten, brighten, and tighten your complexion. So great on under eyes. You do want to make sure that it's safe for the under eye area. Now, Kinship is one of those brands that I've gotten a ton of sample sizes from IPSY, so I've been able to try a few things here or there. And they're always products that I'll use a couple of times and I'll be like, you know what, this is good, but I always end up going back to something else. And I do want to remind you, with these sample size items, great way to see if you're allergic to something, if you're going to have a reaction, if you are averse to the scent, you don't like the smell, stuff like that. But if you want to really see results, you need to consistently be using the product for 28 to 60 days. So these are those recommendations where I'm like, you know what, you might really like this. And using a bunch of samples and finishing a sample and going to another sample is better than not doing anything at all. But to really see if it's doing the work and doing what you want it to do, you really need to keep it in your routine for that 1 to 2 months. And as we get older, that length of time gets longer. You know, it's 28 days when we're in our teens and early 20s. By the time we're in our 30s and 40s, it's 60 days to 90 days. And after you hit that 40 mark, it's 90 days plus to really see those results. Next, we have from Hey Honey. This is the Make a Splash Intense Aqua Serum, a lightweight, water-based, and oil-free water serum that serves as a moisturizing booster that releases a burst of hydrating nutrient to promote cell regeneration. So again, this is one of those type of products where you'll get a feel for it, but not necessarily going to know right off the cuff if it's doing anything for you. I love these mini sample serums for when I travel. I don't like traveling with full-size serums and having them everywhere. So I really do like traveling. And when brands reach out and they're like, hey, we have a serum, we would love to send it to you, I always ask if they can include a travel size. I know it's weird to like someone's calling or emailing you to give you free things and you're like, hey, can you give me something else? But I always like to add for trial sizes because it allows me to, if I love it, have a tester to take with me when I'm on vacation or traveling or something like that. Or it allows me to, test a smaller amount so that, you know what? Hey, I got this and a full size, and maybe I hated it. Like the smell was just something I couldn't get over. It allows me to pass that on to somebody else without, because I will not give away something that's been opened. The next product is from Glow on Fifth Beauty. This is the Pore Effect Detoxing Mud. Love a good travel mud mask. Now, the ingredients in this do look like it is going to be nice and purifying. Looks like it is going to, calm and soothe the skin. There's chamomile in here. So a lot of these, like, mud masks tend to be astringent on the skin and cause redness and irritation. Having those soothing ingredients means when you wipe it off, you're not going to be very red underneath it. It's behind me because I'm still, oops, over there playing with it. Benefit sent me their entire collection of their new professional line, which I've been using those pore refining masks and things because there's two masks and an exfoliator and a cleanser. So I'm playing with those. So not going to open this immediately, but it's a really easy way to travel with masks without making a mess. And the last item is the only makeup item I got in this glam bag. It is the Pear Nova distributed by Rocket Ship Lunar Lip Stylo. Looks like it is a wax-based lip liner. I'm going to open it up. I do already have a lip liner on and a tiny bit of gloss, but I don't have like a full-on lip on. Depending on the color, maybe this is something we'll try. And maybe it's something that we're going to avoid because the color might be weird. I don't know. Oh, it is a dark mauve neutral. So a little darker than I have on today. Today I'm just wearing the Makeup Forever Artist Colored Pencil in the shade Whatever Walnut. I love this as like just a neutral all over liner. And then I threw a Rare Beauty lip gloss on top. I'm wearing the shade Nearly Neutral in their Liquid Balm. That's all I have on right now. And it's a really easy lip combo. So I'm not going to put this on right now, but it is a pretty chunky liner. Like it's not going to be as fine of a tip. So you're going to get a nice gradient on it. Might be one of those things that you treat more of like a shade in the whole lip kind of thing because, it's going to give you more of that thick lip crayon feel. I know when people see an unboxing like this and they see so much skincare, they're always on the fence. I do want to remind you that this is PR, so they kind of just sent me a random assortment of product. If this was a paid subscription, I would be going in and saying, I love lip liners, I hate mascaras, I don't want this, I don't like that. And then it would be a little more custom tailored to what I like. Because I don't do that, because this is PR, understand that this is a very skincare heavy bag. That is not necessarily a bad thing if that's something you like. Another thing I want to remind you, and I touched upon this a little bit, and check that video up above for some more info on it, but this is one of the few tiers in IPSY and BoxyCharm that nothing is changing. So if you are a fan of the $13 a month IPSY Glam Bag, this is not going anywhere. We will do this full unboxing in April. Like nothing is changing. My Glam Bag Plus unboxing that I am actually about to go film, I think that video is going up before this one. That is going to be the last Glam Bag Plus ever. As many of you know, the Glam Bag Plus is getting eliminated and getting merged with the Boxycharm Base Box, and both of them are going to be called Boxycharm by IPSY. Again, all of the information is in that video up above. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please sound off down below. I would love to hear it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!